phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks play. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party.
Well, there you have it, folks. There's the intro. What a song. Shout out to ToneTheGoat for providing us with just such a great song. As that's playing, I'm usually just sitting here bobbing my fucking head. I'm just sitting here. I'm vibing. I'm doing the whole thing. So, welcome back. We're live. This is the Wanna Parlay Podcast, and this show is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. We're just a couple days into this Wanna week, so let's recap what happened last night and what's going on the weekly leaderboards. Pick 7's nothing. It's a tough one, so I'm not hating, but pick 7 we had nothing. Pick 6 we had nothing. But pick 5, that's where we first have some winners. But, I only give my credit to first place, or if you won more money than first place. So the pick 5 had Dooley win $250 in that first place. Good for you, Dooley. Way to be great. The pick 4, JBone916. If 916 is referring to an area code, that's Sacktown. Know that because of my cousin. Won first place, $200. But the BVTV, he's the highlight of the pick 4. Bet on himself, took one of those multipliers, and ended up taking home $650 with that multiplier feature. Way to go, kid. Way to be great. Pick 3 had L Hale 23. Probably LeBron, come on, GOAT James. He won $150, and Sammy Duke, 15. He won the pick 2 and won $100 and took that home. Looking at the main event, no one has overtaken Boots Cheeto. Boots Cheeto is a regular in our chat. Jeremy Cantor, absolute legend, certified legend. He still holds that early lead, starting to not be so early. 10-leg, 68.60 multiplier parlay. Right now I'm thinking that'll win money, but sure won't win first place, but who knows? It's a tough week so far in the gambling world. I mean, unless you're a baseball shark, I'm not. Folks, I'm not at all. You'll hear about it in an accountability hour, but yeah, Boots Cheeto. Keep being great. And everyone else, try to be great. Try to be better. Try to be better than the man. We've got a great show for you guys today. Tone's nowhere to be found. Jack has been cut from this show, and that just leaves me. So it looks like I'm just going to be sitting here spitballing, freeballing, doing the whole thing, just fucking freestyling, because why not? Why not? Let's start with accountability hour. Padres, money line. They lose to the fucking Athletics. Just a travesty, pathetic. Dodgers money line. These guys suck. I'm hearing greatest show on the diamond or whatever you want to call the baseball field, but All this money for what? To lose 4 of the last 5, I believe it is, somewhere like it. Getting walked by the Nationals, nothing impressive. I think it was 8-2 was that final score. Gross stuff. Giants money line, they lose 1-0 to the Reds. So you just suck. The NL West is fraudulent. Had a great opening weekend, but ever since has looked like a big steaming pile of dog shit. And, we're not going to have it. Astros money line, I fuck base. I'm done with baseball. 0-4 for the lad. I don't even blame myself. We're pretty limited on what we can bet on right now because some of these NBA games, some of them just aren't meaningful. They don't mean much. And people aren't trying that hard and it's just that classic end of the season fucking mud. So let's move on. Let's talk a little topics. And I mean, since it's just me, honestly, I don't even see anyone, I don't see anyone around anywhere. So I'm just going to put my feet up. So we got the Masters coming up and I think I've officially gone with Rory McIlroy to win this thing. I think he's due. We've seen the epic flops in the past. I think his last major win is 2014. Pretty sure that's common knowledge too, but don't want to screw that up too much. But he's 35 years old. He's been through the ringer. He's consistent, very consistent when it comes to top 10s and top 5s and things of that nature. Augusta, he's just hasn't gotten it done, and he hasn't showed up in any of those big moments that he's had the opportunity to. And I think this year's the year. 2025, Rory McIlroy will complete the career Grand Slam. Rory's an all-time great guy. Actually, he's kind of a little shit and sucked with the whole live thing, kind of a boner. Why are you? Yeah, I'm not even going to get into it because it's not worth it anymore. But I got Rory. I've heard Joaquin Niemann. I mean, of course, Scheffler. I also like Xander Schauffele. Xander Schauffele, after getting over the hump, has turned the corner on some of these major events. Adam Sandler is at my parents' country club right now. Soon to be my brother's country club as well, as he's joining the junior membership. But Adam Sandler is there. He just teed off on hole 1. Good stuff. I just saw one of the worst photos of all time, and I say worst just because of the quality of photo. The quality of photo was awful, but you could tell it was him. Baggy shorts, fucking weird hat, weird goofy stuff. But it's Adam Sandler, legend. All right. Let's move on. Lakers lose by 16 last night against the Oklahoma City Thunder in just a fucking awesome game. It was so awesome until Luka gets ejected with, I believe, about 7 minutes left in the fourth. Sick stuff, folks. Sick stuff. I'm really getting sick and tired of these refs taking things personally and think it's their job to ruin games. Well, I guess it is, a little bit. It's kind of what they do. But I'm done with the fucking, getting their feelings hurt and doing this stuff. Why would you jeopardize what was such a great game and could, potentially be either a semifinal matchup or conference final matchup? And it's just, you send Luka to the locker room early. It's pathetic stuff. And he's jawing at a fan. That's the grossest part. That's part of the greatness of Luka. He'll just sit there and shit talk you if you're on courtside saying something. If you want to bark, he'll bark back. That's what, it's entertaining. It's awesome. Think of all the people around him. I mean, the guy himself, he's enjoying it. How many opportunities do you get to go back and forth with one of the greatest players on the planet? Come on. Be better, NBA. See, in that situation, I feel like the ref, boom. Let's fine you, buddy. Let's fine you, pal. I mean, I know the NBA players make a lot of money and the NBA fines go to charity, yada, 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 yada. No, take some money out of his paycheck, I don't know. Maybe that's too harsh. Maybe I'm just fucking angry about losing by 16 to the Oklahoma City Thunder, but I don't care. I want better. Lakers play tonight against the Mavericks, and both teams are playing all available players, folks. Yeah, I thought, well, LeBron or one of those was going to sit. Maybe not Luka. I didn't have any worry about Luka sitting. I mean, come on. He's coming home to Dallas or going back to his former home. I don't even want to call it home for him because, he's European. None of this shit is home. But, it should be a good game. I saw last Anthony Davis was a game time decision, but I'm really hoping it's 22. He drop like a 2020 game, go ham. At least put up some stats, keep it competitive, And Jason Kidd's a hell of a coach, so I know, they're not going to go down without a fight. And hey, they're a playing team. They could ruffle some feathers. They could ruin someone's season. I mean, you see a team like the Timberwolves, if they get stuck at 7, or the Clippers stuck at 7, it's one game, folks. One game. You're either in or you're out. And that's sketchy stuff. So, we'll see. We'll see. Well, shit. This is brutal. I mean, I fully thought I was going to have a full show today. I even thought I was going to have an interview with the largest win in Wanna's history in one event. But yeah, rescheduled for next week. And, Tone's not here. Brutal stuff. So, all right, I'll talk a little. Boston at Orlando. They got Orlando as 7.5 point favorites because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are sitting. Now, I'm going to be honest. The Celtics team is so deep. Is that, is plus 7.5 a play? Could be. I know Orlando's a hell of a team on defense, but this team's just so stacked on offense. I don't know. But I guess, Ben Caro and what's his name? Wagner. And Caro and Wagner, they're forwards, and those would have been great for Tatum and Brown to pick up, but they're obviously not there, I don't know. Interesting one. Yeah, the Lakers Mavericks games tips off in about hour 15. Lakers are only 4.5 point favorites, so they must know there's a lot of love in the water. Oh, yeah. And Anthony Davis is playing, folks. Good stuff. It looks like the Mavericks are fully back to health, besides Kyrie Irving. Right? So can they make a run? Can they do it? Could they shock the world and do something crazy? Probably not. 76ers at Wizards. How many, what percent of fans are in attendance for that game? What could it be? 50%. Would you go lower than 50? If the over-under was 50% of the stadium filled, would you go over or under? I don't know. Brutal stuff. Moving on. Hornets at Raptors. Another one. Raptors are 10.5 point favorites. Another weird one. How about Heat at Bulls? Heat minus 2.5. You'd probably go Heat, but then is the Giddler just going to go crazy? I mean, this is when I need KG to let me know on some fucking insider info if they're at home. Those his insider info on the Cubs game didn't do me too well. That game went over when I thought that was supposed to go under. Should I have faded? Maybe. Moving on. Trailblazers, Jazz, more garbage. Nuggets, Kings, first game without Mike Malone, and it's come out that, the firing was to give the team a jolt going into the playoffs, but it seems like, they don't feel like they have what it takes to be great and go win a championship, so they felt that was necessary, and I'm a little shocked. That one is the same as the Grizzlies one, where I'm just like, what? But I don't know. Maybe I don't know something, folks. Maybe I don't know. It's simply not true. This is a pick I have tonight. Thunder at Suns, minus 7.5. Shea is out. He's sitting. And I'm just telling myself, dude, the Thunder are way too deep and the sun just set for those Sunnies. You know, they're out of playoff contention. I wouldn't the Thunder's backups just give them belt the ass. There's no KD. Does Book even care? I don't know. He has some pride, so maybe he does. I don't know, but I like it. Spurs, Warriors. Warriors are minus 17.5 point favorites. You know. I don't know. It seems like that would be so obvious until, you just have a Chris Paul masterclass just sitting there dotting you up, keeping the game slow, and not even letting you jump to a lead like that. Brutal, sick stuff. And then Rockets plus 10.5 at Clippers. I mean, that's what I got. That looks like locks to me, folks. That looks like locks to me. Fuck it. I'll go through baseball. Really just sitting here fucking yapping to God knows who. Diamondbacks 9-0. I would have picked that. I didn't look at baseball. Dodgers are up 6-5. I would have picked them to win. I wonder what they opened at. Minus 185 was the line. I ain't doing that. I would have taken 1.5 and they're only up 1. Astros, I would have fucking doubled down with that. Betting baseball is tough, man. I guess you just got to really be consistent. You got to really be consistent. Either bet every day and just fucking live and die. Or don't. And be a smarter person. Oh, man. With the cutting of Jack, this is tough. Trying to do the best I can, folks. No Tone. No Jack. No guest. Just ya boy. Yeah, tough. We pray for the future of this podcast and the future of this show, but this isn't looking great. I want to give you guys a watchable product, but fuck. Not only is it slow in sports, waiting for, NBA playoffs will be interesting. That'll pick it back up. But, yeah. Man. Tough. I don't know. Let's go on ESPN. I can sit here and fucking degen. Why not? This trade really hurt. Oh yeah, I saw a number that how much money the Mavericks are gonna miss out now that they traded Luka Doncic. Said the number's in 9 figures, so folks, that's at least 100 million, right? Yeah, which is brutal. Damn. Shot Tone, another text. See? There's a chick. I'm not bringing that up. NBA rescinds second tech Doncic received against OKC. This is what I was saying. So poo. Oh, all right. Well, Tone's on his way. Try to recap the topics just went over. There's just not that much stuff. How Paige Bucher's game will translate to the NBA, WNBA. I was gonna say Cam Ward to Tennessee at 1 makes sense. Cam Ward's good. Titans aren't horrible. They've just had quarterback issues for years. And credit to Mike Vrabel, the coaching staff before, and why the problem's just been consistent, because he was a damn good coach. Him and Derrick Henry and the defense and things of that nature kept them afloat, kept them alive, kept them competitive. Ryan Tannehill. Woo! Woo! Monica McNutt. Can't stand Mad Dog's Luka Doncic impossible to root for take. I'm really sitting here commenting on ESPN headlines. It's sick, sad, pathetic stuff, folks. I'm sorry. I just don't have much. I don't have Colin Cowherd's ability to just fucking ramble and yap to myself about the most and just take dog shit takes. Maybe I do. But yeah, this Mad Dog guy on ESPN is like one of my least favorite people ever. And I guess that's the point. That's the point why you have him on. Maybe I got to become insufferable, you know? Fuck, maybe I am. I need to get views like fucking this guy. Kidding. Yeah. There's just not much. I guess we'll wait for Tone. Not very. Oh, Padres win. Couldn't have done that yesterday. You fucks. Just burned. Yeah, I mean, there he is. Bring him on. Tone, there he is. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
Let's go. There he is. I've just been sitting here freeballing, fucking freestyling, just doing the thing. We almost had a guy for an interview, then he told me next week. So,
oh man, last minute.
Yep. I went 0 for 4 in baseball in my picks yesterday. It was pathetic stuff. Thought I was going to get something out of the NL West and just got absolutely nothing. How did you bet yesterday? How'd you do?
Yeah, I put a few picks in, but I actually went like 61%. It wasn't too well. I didn't do the baseball, but I did go in on the NBA last night, and ultimately, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Jalen Duran. I gotta go check it. He busted my slip. I'm not sure. Let me go check.
Yeah, the Piston. Or no.
Yeah.
Are you talking about? Oh, I was thinking of when you were doing the Goblin Mo. I mean, we were talking. That's behind the scenes stuff. Okay. I was thinking. I was like, that's behind the scenes.
Yeah, his real bet line, which I think was 13.5 points. It was low, but he didn't even clear it, so it busted a whole lot. But we cleared about 61%, Lance.
I mean, fuck that. Those are damn good numbers. That's nothing to ever be ashamed of, because there's 61% and then there's 0 for 4, and I'm the one sitting here that's not 61%, so I'm a little disappointed in myself. But baseball is just tough, and if you're not consistent with it every day. Like every day, you have to be like paying attention to the series, like in like everything. And even so, it's still unpredictable. I mean, we had KG Little Joe's hop in the chat and tell us, I'm here live at the Cubs game. It's 40 degrees right now, and it's going to drop to 20 within the hour. At Cubs, it was Cubs versus Rangers, and he's like, yo, take the under 7.5, and I'm like, okay, that's got to be a lock. Fucking 9 runs, Tone. 9 runs.
9 runs in 20 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah, it's some weird stuff going on right now, man. I mean, even with the I know we dogged them, but even with the Steph Curry 3 points, and there was another one that came out. I can't remember. Gosh, I don't know if it was. Oh yeah. So Bron the other night. First quarter, he had like 2 or 4 points. I mean, he ended with 28, but it's just been, it's been a fluctuation going on in the gambling world. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah, no, it's been tough. It's been tough stuff, and especially, I mean, the end of the regular season in the NBA is just so confusing because the games get so weird. You don't know if it's a real competitive matchup or if the team's just gonna roll over because it's a back-to-back. It's late in the season. They just don't goddamn care.
Yeah, and then the other thing, Lance, what I hate is like you can look at it, and even if it's like, say, for instance, it's two teams playing tonight. I'm not in front of it, but both of them have close records. It could come down to like a lot of teams have already clinched their spot in the playoff bracket. So even if teams are playing tonight that have close records, we don't know if those teams are going to play hard because, I mean, if you already clinched your spot, why risk your stars? I mean, let's be honest. But then you have the other scenario where you have those stars. It's like, fuck that, coach. Put me in. I came to play all games. In all manners.
Exactly. And it's like a pride thing. So a perfect example, I got two of them. First one, it's OKC at Suns. The sun just set for the Suns. So they ain't going to the playoffs. That's official. No KD. And Shea is sitting for the OKC Thunder, but they're so deep, you would still expect, you know, it's a 6.5 point spread. You'd still expect the Thunder belt to ass. But does Devin Booker like have that pride thing? Does he just come out and drop 40 because he's just fucking fired up that he just missed the playoffs and it's just an embarrassing showing from the Suns this season? That's something. It's like, I don't know. Like, this is so yeah.
You are 100% right, Lance. Devin Booker could come out tonight and score 60, but I'll tell you the other turd in the toilet bowl. You might have fucking Bradley Beal come out and score 35 tonight. And it's like, what the who bets on that? I mean, according to the season, Bradley Beal was on the bus list. What's going on? He might come out and, we don't know.
No, exactly. I mean, Bradley Beal's robbed almost $250 million from an NBA teams from playing in garbage time. And this is this is garbage time. This is where he's thrived in his NBA career. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to trash on him. Like, I know he's one of those gnarly scorers, whatever they tried to tell me. Well, his entire career has been played in Washington and in garbage time. And anytime he was in the playoffs, he always came up short and averaged way below his normal regular season averages. But here's another one, Tone. Rockets at Clippers. They're giving Clippers minus 10.5. And I'm sitting here, and I know Sengun's out. But I'm like, hey, Steven Adams is a better rim protector against a guy like Zubac than, Sengun is. And the Rockets, they're just as in this Western Conference battle for seeding. They don't want to give up games easily. So I'm like, why wouldn't I take Rockets 10.5? But then it's like, could they just roll over? Or like, what is this? That's another tough one.
That is a very accurate point, there, Lance. I mean, and I'm 50-50 with that one because it's like, shoot, if I'm Emi Udoka or however you pronounce his name, if I'm him, hey, boys, come on out. You guys are young. Come drill it. But then the other side of Emi Udoka, whatever, he might be like, hey, you guys go ahead and sit tight. I'm the veteran. I don't know how this goes. You guys get prepared for playoff time. Sit the fuck still. Hey, Joe Blow, get your ass in here. You're playing tonight. We don't know what the hell might go on.
Exactly. And that's why, so when you get to because usually right after All-Star break, it's really competitive all across. So it's like you get great matchups. You're pretty consistent in props and stuff like that. Like you can see. But once you get into the final couple weeks, it's like, ugh, this is just muddy. It's hard to see. So it's like we're basically going to have to wait for playoff series. And, that starts in the next couple weeks, but, it's a brutal stretch. And then baseball, I just don't know ball when it comes to fucking baseball. I mean, that shit's just tough. And anything could happen. They have 162 games, so really anything can goddamn happen. And they could take nights off or whatever the hell and go on stretches. Then I got, the Masters coming up, and now I'm sitting here telling myself Rory McIlroy is actually going to complete the career Grand Slam and do something great when he hasn't won a major since 2014. So I'm all over the place and gambling. It's been some tough stuff. But I want to talk to you a little Lakers because, those are our dogs. Lakers lose by 16 last night, and what was such a close freaking game. Crazy they didn't cover the spread. It was just so close. It was a great game, fucking great basketball. Then boom, the refs get personal. They get their feelings hurt and eject Luka Doncic with about 7 minutes left. Tone, I'm done with these refs getting in their feelings and just ejecting players. Like, it's so bad. ESPN has already reported that the second tech was rescinded. The NBA rescinded the tech because it was such a bad one.
Yep.
Talk to me, Tone. It's trash. It's trash. Oh, your camera popped off, but.
Okay. They must have new, Lance. They must have new. Oh, Tone the GOAT is about to say some crazy shit. Let's turn his camera down. Lance is asking him a controversial question. Well, you know what, Lance? Let me tell you what I think. That's some pussy ass bullshit for them refs to be out there calling those pussy ass calls on some shit that wasn't even directed towards them. I mean, I'm saying, do you have personal insecurities, my boy? Is things not going good at your household? Is your woman cheating on you? Why are you so on the edge? Why do you think that everything that's said towards your direction with 20,000 people in the building is all directed towards you? You tell me this. And also, if the NBA had the nerve to rescind that technical foul, they also should have penalized the referee for calling that ignorant ass freaking foul. Like, are you trying to delete the emotions in the game? Are you trying to delete the actual aspect of players being dialed in and tuned in and trash talking? Because the trash talking is elite. I love the trash talking. If we got trash talking going on without physical punches being thrown, oh my God, that is the ultimate slice of cake. What are we doing here?
I'm so happy you have this take, because that's exactly what I said at the top of the show. I was like, hey, you know what? They love to find these NBA players like it's nothing. And I know they make a lot of money, but hey, they still take a hefty amount. And I know it goes to charity, and I, backed it up. I was like, all right, I get it. But still, let's take these motherfuckers' money. Like, how about we take some of their salary, because they're fucking blowing it, man. They do it often, and they're never penalized like these NBA players are. And going back on your point, you're so right. It was not at the ref at all. He was shit talking with a fan. And you know how awesome it is for the fan experience to be able to go back and forth with an NBA star? You know how cool that is? That was one of the greatest moments of that OKC fan's life. He's sitting courtside, and he actually got Luka's attention to job back and forth. Like, those are memories you will hold on to the rest of your life and tell your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids. Because it's a great experience. And once again, ref gets his feelings hurt and just calls a horrible tech, changes the complete flow and outcome of the game. If I was serious on the Lakers 9.5 line or something like that, like in a better, and that shit happened to me, I would have been sick to my stomach. I would have been so upset. But no one would care about that. Oh, it's
I think
just.
After that, not to cut you off, but I think after that call, Lance, that the NBA needs to create a thing intact for all refs to have a closer, engagement on when trash talking is going on and when somebody is bad mouthing a ref, because there should not be not one moment that a player shouldn't be able to trash talk another player or a fan that's trash talking them. And when it's nothing violent, vigorous, or malicious, or like it's trash talking. Like, the refs, sometimes I be thinking the refs have played or refed organized ball their whole fucking entire life. Like, if you go to the fucking street ball, if you come out to the blacktop, if you come out to where we be balling at, and you talking about don't trash talk, man, if you don't take your pussy ass up out of here, what the hell you talking about? But if you don't go on by that, what are you talking about? Can't trash talk, but what the hell wrong with you? Hey,
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, trash talking is part of the game. It's part of the culture of the game. It's been going on as long as the game has existed. So I just don't. We should almost have refs with like earbuds or like earphones in or something. They can only talk to each other and they can't hear what the players are saying, because they're going to get this upset and this bent out of shape. No, I'm done with it. Stop affecting our games. But, we'll drop the mic on that one. All right. I don't know if Tone can hear me, but we'll wait for him to come back. Oh, there he is. Don't worry. I just gave finalizing point on that stuff. I was saying refs should have something in their ears, like earplugs. They can't even hear the players. They can only communicate between themselves. Maybe they have one lead guy or something that the players can talk to. But these motherfuckers just get their feelings hurt too much, and I'm just sick and tired of it, because it's not about you in the slightest, ref. we could have this be computerized at some point because you're just so on like your personality. And I get it. You're a human. Like, all that. Like, I don't care. No one cares about your feelings. Your feelings should not affect the game. You should always ref on a balanced level playing field and things of that nature. So I don't know. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about Lakers playing tonight. They're playing the Mavericks. Both teams are playing all available players. So it should be a good one. It should have, the juices flowing when it comes to the emotional standpoint for at least Luka Doncic. I know we talked about AD coming out and saying he'll have no emotions, but is the AD 2020 game coming? Is that inbound? Talk to me, Tone. What do you think is going to happen tonight?
I think no 2020 games are coming from AD, LeBron, or Luka tonight. I think it's all a fluke. I think it's all for promotional purposes. I think the Lakers find no real purpose into playing this. So whatever we can push out in the first half, that's going to be the majority of what our starters push out as far as Austin, Luka, and LeBron. I see Luka ending with over 20. I see Austin ending with 20, and I see LeBron ending with 20. Wherever they end at in the 20s, that's up to them. But I see them clearing that almost in the first half, and I see Austin maybe playing some of that third, and that's just is what it is. I don't think it's going to be a competitive game tonight. I just honestly don't. I think the Lakers are going to come out their first half and do what they got to do to go ahead and wipe them out the way. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you got guys like Luka, Dorian Finney-Smith. This is a return for him. And then on the other side, you got AD, Christie, some of these guys. But usually in these games, you're right. I mean, it's kind of a promotion. And I just saw a report that the Mavericks are going to miss out on nine figures in money because of that trade with Luka. And I'm like, Jesus, this might be the worst. I don't know a worse trade in sports so far. This is looking horrible for the Mavericks organization, Tone.
Lance, you didn't say $1 million. You said nine figures?
Yeah, that's a minimum $100 million in what they're going to lose in revenue because season ticket holders sold. Like the merchandise has plummeted. And I'm just sitting here like, holy shit. I get it. I mean, we already know the players on paper, and we could argue that being the worst trade we've seen. When you're talking about money and how this, they always say the NBA is a business. Well, my God, this has got to be one of the worst business moves in NBA history.
Yeah. Man, that's I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually not the sympathetic one, but that has me really thinking about. I'm not worried about Mark Cuban. I'm worried about Nico. That right there doesn't sound like something that's, as a business owner, that we can just allow happen. I mean, you said nine figures, and really, I would like to say this is a half a season because Luka was with them pretty much a half a season. So you've blown that much money with one trade in a half of a season. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy stuff. And, I've heard some weird conspiracies. I've heard the new ownership group that came in and owns the Mavericks. They're called, I think their last name's the Adelsons, and they're big casino owners in Vegas. And I heard they wanted to add a casino to the Dallas Mavericks team or the stadium, and then that didn't happen. Now it looks like they're tanking the franchise to move it to Vegas. Will this be the franchise that moves to Vegas, folks? Welcome to Conspiracy Hour with Lantz Bell and Tone. No, I'm just messing, but I don't know.
I like that one. Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's honestly, what is this?
Since the Dirk days, let's be honest. I mean, hey, Dallas, I'm not trying to knock you guys, but what have you won since?
Yeah, nothing before and nothing since. I think 2011 was Mark Cuban's proudest achievement, and because he's not a majority owner anymore. He sold most of it and is a minority owner, gave up his power and everything. So it's like, dude, the Conspiracy Hour, this might be, it might be a little more serious than you think, because I'm like, nothing else makes sense. It doesn't make sense. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. All right, let's give out tonight's picks. Let's hopefully you can keep carrying the show, because I've been lost in the past couple weeks with gambling. This has been tough stuff. I'm coming in. I'm taking the Thunder -6.5 because I'm still believing in the reserves to belt the ass. It's literally just Shea that's out. You know, you still have Chet, you still have J-Dub, and J-Dub's really trying to get back into rhythm after he was out for a few weeks with injury. Next one, Rockets plus 10.5 at Clippers is another one. You know, I know no Sengun, but it looks like they're going to play starters. Ime Udoka is a great coach, and I just don't see this good deep Rockets team losing by more than 11 points. I could see them losing, of course. I mean, it's at Clippers. Clippers play tough at home, Intuit Dome. They got the wall, all the fun stuff, Ballmer and all that. But, you know, the Rockets are going to hang in there, and they play tough defense. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? And then last but not least, I'm taking Red Sox money line. They've lost 2 in a row to the Jays, and I keep thinking it's going to be Sox, and they've lost the last 2. So really, this is the triple down. Give me the Red Sox. Give me Boston. Hey, this is the one time you'll ever hear me say that in my entire life, but give me Boston. Tone, go ahead.
Hey, man, give me Boston. I like the sound of that. I mean, hey, I would take that. I didn't put it on my list, but I would take that, and I definitely approve. All right, so we're going to start off with, I got it mixed up, and I'm still writing as we go, but these are guaranteed. Take these tonight. I'm looking to go at least 95% tonight for those who are watching, and if you watch the playback, then understand I told you this before, so you should have chased it. You should have told it. But off the rip, I'm going with Grimes. I'm going with Quentin Grimes for 25.5 points tonight. I'm going for the over. I also have Jordan Poole for 17.5 points tonight. Over. I have the Wizards for the W as well. Now, on the other side of things, this is my last bets, and we're going to go to the Lakers game, Lake Show. As you know, me and Lance, we are Lakers savants. I'm not going to say fanatics. I'm going to say savants. We are Lakers savants, and Luka Doncic is going to go under 32.5 points tonight. AD is going to go under 25.5 points tonight. Austin Reeves is going to go over 19.5 points tonight. And last but not least on the list is Max Christie. He probably going to drop a dub. But we're going Max Christie for the 7.5 points over. Clear. Lock. My lock of the night is Max Christie. To repeat it, that is Quentin Grimes, 25.5 points. Jordan Poole, 17.5 points. Wizards for the W. Lakers for the W. Luka under 32.5 points. AD under 25.5 points. Austin Reeves over 19.5 points. And the lock of the night is Max Christie for 7.5 points. There you have it, Lance. Yes, sir.
I love it. And it's exactly how you like these homecoming games. How I'm thinking exactly, because I got burned on when the Mavericks came to LA and Luka barely did shit. So it's like, all right, we got to realize these homecoming games, the high emotions, like he's not focused on. He's all over the place, man. He as rightfully so. He's human. So, you know, it'll be good stuff. And, you know, especially if it's a blowout, too. If we blow him out, you know, we'll take him out of the game and he won't score. So, yeah, I like exactly where you're at. Max Christie, I love that number. I mean, 7.5 is not much. And you know he's going to get minutes. I mean, J-Kid knows. Reeves, love it. I mean, he seems like a consistent 20 a night. Dude, he's the best third option in the NBA. And I you can't tell me otherwise, because he's a bona fide beast. Like I can't believe the deal we have him on. It's like a 4-year, I think it's in like the 40 millions, or like a 3-year in the 40 millions, like something absurd. So he's a steal. And I love all the other picks. I mean, LeBron. No, you didn't have LeBron. You had Luka.
Nah.
You had AD's under. AD's under as well. There we go.
Yep,
All right.
Yep.
Great stuff. All right, this was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay, and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks to Tone for coming in halfway through. It was huge because I was just sitting there spitballing, trying to freestyle this whole thing, and it didn't go too bad. But you know, Tone, we call him our savior. We'll be back next week. We'll recap the Masters, NBA action, MLB action, and of course, we'll be talking Wanna winners and updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards and talking all things sports. That's all I got, Tone. Adios. See ya.
Hey, good luck tonight for all your bets, man. You know what I'm saying? Adios.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party.
I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC.